Hi everyone, I'd like to take a minute and welcome you to the Derek Body Fitness channel out here on YouTube. I thought I'd start off this morning just kind of tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a 46-year-old married man with a 5-year-old daughter. In 2005, stepped on the scale. I got off my honeymoon cruise and was scared by the number. I had reached a whopping 230 pounds. At that point, I decided that it was time to do something, that I could no longer continue to let the number go that direction without taking charge of my life. I bounced through a lot of diets and other routines and had managed to lose and yo-yo some weight. In 2012, I found Beachbody. A friend of mine reached out, said she was, offering a special on a workout program, Turbo Fire. Wondered if I'd be interested. She knew I was very interested in fitness, and I was an avid runner at the time. Kind of had some setbacks due to a couple of injuries. And I was really looking for something different. My routine had fallen into disarray. My dedication had kind of been lost, and it was beginning to feel more like work than it was fun. Turbo Fire really relit that fire, no pun intended here, to get me back into fitness. I knew at the time that running alone was not satisfying my goals. It was not keeping me fit, and I needed something that was going to provide that overall body fitness. Graduated from Turbo Fire and went right into Insanity. I'd seen the infomercial a couple of times, and I was convinced that was for me, that it was going to make me the stronger runner and the healthier participant in that activity than I had been to this point. I started Insanity, completed Insanity, and then went back through it a second time, feeling all aggressive and cocky about it, and began running again. I was running 20 miles a week on top of doing Insanity. That's when I discovered, unfortunately, that I had not been able to outrun my bad life choices. July of 2013, I had quadruple bypass open heart surgery. Uh, very seriously, very gravely ill. And the cardiologist at the time told me that he was surprised that he was even talking to me, that there was no reason that I probably shouldn't have been dead, and that it was only due to my turning the corner, to my making the choices, and to my intense dedication to my fitness routine. Got back out of the hospital, began rehab and recovery, and then started Focus T25. And Focus T25 was when I decided that it was time for me to pay it forward. The time in the hospital really showed to me that I was well enough and strong enough, and that I had been given the tools by Beachbody to be able to save my own life, and it was time for me to pay it forward. Had a little bit of a setback in October of last year where I wound up back in the hospital, and I probably now will spend the rest of my life fighting the heart disease that put me in the hospital both times, but I have refused to let it get me down. I'm eating better, I'm working out, and I'm staying as true to my own life as I can to be able to be here for my daughter, and to watch her grow old, and eventually to walk her down the aisle and to bounce her children on my knee as that doting old grandfather. So that's my story. I'm going to post some pictures here so you kind of get a sense. I like to say that I've managed to keep 60 plus pounds off in the 8 years of my journey, and that right now Beachbody is an integral part of that, and moving forward will continue to be a part of it. So welcome to my channel. Glad to meet you all, and hopefully we can work together to help you achieve your goals. We'll see you later.